Alrighty, it's your boy Zxous, and we are back with another Goddess of Victory Nikke video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the next time Nikke will most likely get a Pilgrim, based on past events and how they've been moving with quote-unquote Pilgrims, limited characters, and all those stuff. So before we begin, make sure you guys subscribe and like. I don't think I want to try to push for this, but I think have 11 days of the month, and apparently we're 300 subs now, away from 3K. So it would be kind of crazy if we gained 1,000 2 months ago in 1 month, and then another 1,000 last month, and then another 1,000 this month. It'd be kind of crazy, though. So if you're enjoy this content, make sure you guys subscribe and like, and all that stuff. Join Discord, all the stuff's in the description. But yeah, we're going to be using Zxous and Waifu's website here. This is actually perfect because it just shows us the events that has happened, and very good website. I'll definitely leave the link to this website in the description. It has very good stuff. It's not even a sponsor or anything. It also shout outs to Zxous and Waifu. Definitely subscribe to him, a goated YouTuber. Great guy. But yeah, his website is perfection. I'm not gonna lie, the way it's laid out, it just shows you the events and stuff like this, and this makes this video a bit easier to actually create, because now you can kind of see how they've been moving and when, you know, Pilgrims and limiteds and stuff like that are going to happen. So if we take a look, the first event we ever had was the no caller ID event, and in that event we had Helm, right? Of course we weren't going to get a Pilgrim on the first banner, but Helm was a regular character, right? Obviously an Elysion, one of the two that's ever dropped, only her and D's ever dropped. But we didn't get our first Pilgrim until New Year's. Now this started at the end of December, but was for just New Year's, right? Modernia was that. So obviously I want to assume, because the other Pilgrim we got was Dorothy, that we will only ever get Pilgrims, right? We will only get summonable Pilgrims on very special events, very special events, right? We will not, I don't think we will ever get a Pilgrim on a random week, right? Now it's gonna be hilarious if the next character that drops after I make this video, after Noir and Blanc, if the next character that drops end up being Pilgrim, that's gonna be hilarious, I'm not gonna lie. But as of right now, we've only ever gotten 2 Pilgrims, being Modernia and Dorothy. Modernia was a New Year's character, which makes sense, right? New Year's is a very hype. In every gacha game, New Year's always has one of the best characters, if not the best characters, and Modernia was one of those characters, right? And then for the half anniversary, being what was our last event, Overzone, we did end up getting Dorothy, right? We did end up getting Dorothy here. So definitely remember to keep all that in mind. Now another thing is that you could see on just I want to say the Chainsaw Man event was a collab, so obviously we got a limited there. But before the New Year's event, we had another big event, and that was the Miracle Snow. Now this event actually contained 3 limited characters, Neve and Xmas Rupee. These are all limited characters, so it's safe to say we will only get limited characters on seasonal, limited characters are equivalent to seasonal characters, right? I want to say that because besides these characters, we have never had a limited characters again. Technically, I guess you could say Ray is a limited character, but she's a character you can actually buy her dupes in the shop. You can't buy these characters dupes in the shop at all. So if you didn't get them, you just did not have them right now. And as of right now, we have no idea if they're ever going to rerun limiteds, because it's been 6 months since the game has dropped. This was the 3rd ever banner, summonable banner, and we have yet to have them rerun as unfeatured ever, right? And I don't know if they're only going to rerun them on Christmas, but if Christmas does come around this year, when Christmas comes around this year and these characters are not on that banner, that means you will never have a chance of getting them, because it makes 0 sense that these characters are not rerunning this Christmas. I do think it is going to be a bit silly though that we have to wait a full-blown year for these characters to rerun. I think when they have limited banners, we should get reruns of limited characters, honestly. So the summer event, right? Obviously summer, the season of summer. Every gacha game always has swimsuits. Nikke is not going to be no different. And actually, a lot of people are more excited for Nikke because of obviously their assets in this game and stuff like that. So yeah, I think if they don't rerun then, it's not all that bad. But if they don't rerun on Christmas, then it's most likely never going to happen. And you gotta also remember, Neve, a character like Neve is a SR who was not a summonable character at all. So I don't even know how she's gonna rerun because she's never had a banner before, right? So technically, like, she's the rarest character in the game. Her and Himeno, right? Because they just never were on banners. If you did not get them on their event, then you didn't get them on their event, and there's no possible way to get them. Right, same as the other limited, but it seems like limiteds will only be for like seasonal type things. So Christmas, Halloween, summer, right? I'd say summer because of like beach parties, swimsuits and stuff like that. Halloween is like a popular event, so we'll most likely get limited Halloween characters there. Christmas, right? We got Christmas. But the next time we will most likely see a Pilgrim is anniversary. Right, it seems like there's going to be a very big gap in terms of how long it's going to take for us to get Pilgrims, and that is most likely going to be anniversary. Because what I'm thinking right now is this is the game plan. We have the Bunny X777 event. They're either going to have one more dead update, not dead update, but like one more just bland character, regular character who's not like, oh, everybody was expecting, and then they're gonna start going into the summer stuff, right? It seems like the summer stuff should be big, quite big. How do I know that? Speculation. That's all speculation. But yeah, it seems like they're what's it called? Their summer event probably will be very, very big, and then we still have the Nier collab to look forward to, right? Either way, that's gonna happen between July, August, September. I want to say it's gonna happen between that time gap, because there's no way they're gonna have a collab and then the anniversary, right, in October, especially since October will be Halloween as well. And I think we will have Halloween characters because we got Christmas characters, right? And if we're also getting swimsuit characters, which most likely we are, quote unquote, most likely we are, we will probably get Halloween characters. It just doesn't really make sense that Halloween is, again, one of the most popular events in all gacha games, right? There's always Halloween characters, right? So it's just silly, and especially for a game that has different skins, right? This is a game that sells skins as well, so you can bet your ass we're gonna get summer skins as well, Halloween skins as well. We got Christmas skins, right? We got the Emma skin and the Miracle Snow, and then even in the New Year's event, we got the Sugar, Julia, and Helm. Literally, all three of these characters got skins just for being a new characters, right? So definitely, I do think we will get a Pilgrim in the anniversary, and then after anniversary, we will most likely get them again on the New Year's, right? I think we'll probably only get them, we'll probably only ever see like 3 Pilgrims a year. I think that's probably it, right? New Year's, half anniversary, and anniversary, just because the gap between them is actually perfect. Okay, New Year's is January, we have January, February, March, April, and I guess we start our half anniversary in May, so May, half anniversary, that's a 5-month gap there, right? Then we have June, July, September, no, June, July, August, September, October, and then November. At the beginning of November, that's another 5-month gap there. So most likely every 5 months we will see a Pilgrim, right? That's just based on past events, right? We've had a decent amount of events now, and I want to assume we will only get limited characters on like Halloween, summer, Christmas, and then collab characters are also limited characters, but we will get those when we get a collab, right? So those are probably how you want to go about it. Again, shouts to Loots and Waifus because this website is perfect. I'm gonna leave a link to the description. This website has everything, right? It has event dates, it shows you when the banner starts and when it ends. It has news, characters, it has tools for you, interactive maps, team builders, news, videos, everything you need is on this website. So definitely check out this website because it's a great website. I love how it's like laid out and stuff like that. But yeah, I do think where you should be getting a Pilgrim every 5 months, a limited character every, like, I guess in between those 5 months, so like the middle of those 5 months, I want to say, whether it's a collab or if it's a seasonal type thing. And then we should probably That's really it, right? Because everybody else would just be characters that go to the wish list, right? So yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think. This was all just based on past events. This is nothing confirmed or anything like that, but it does make quite a lot of sense, right? Pilgrims are something that should not be coming every other week, right? They're very, very powerful. But I do expect Pilgrims, especially if they're going to be sitting at a 1% rate, to always be good, right? They should always be good, regardless. Right there, Nihilister is a different story. Oh, I didn't even speak about Nihilister like that, but Nihilister, she wasn't a summonable character, but we did get Nihilister during the Cherry Blossom event as well, right? But she was a liberation, and that's kind of the same thing with the The Outsider. We also did get the liberation characters from the The Outsider event as well. So I guess the liberation characters are free at the end of the day. They don't really count, but yeah, summonable wise, every 5 months. So you guys definitely let me know what you think. It's going to be your boy Zxous, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out later. Peace.